Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. Happy New Year. We're January 1st, 2024. Ooh, that sounds kind of weird. Hope you guys had a great evening last night. It's a new year, new you, new time, new everything. Okay, it's time to put the old behind us. What's not working out for us, you know, leave it up, leave it behind. I was just meditating and speaking with Spirit, and yeah, this year is going to bring a lot of changes, whether it's in your personal life and or globally, I don't know, or both. Let's hope. But good changes, okay? Scales are going to fall from eyes. You're going to see the truth. We've been lied to for so long here, you know, like publicly, you know, on a global scale by so many powers that ought not be. You're going to see a lot of houses that withstood, you know, for a long time, possibly fall. But don't be afraid. It's meant to be that way because it was built on lies, built on the blood, sweat, and tears of others, right? So, you know, it is what it is. If we're going to have heaven on earth, we must go through this. And it's a good thing. Don't be afraid, okay? I'm not talking about, well, there could be catastrophes. I don't know. I don't know what's yet to come, okay? I'm just saying that great changes are coming. A balancing, if you will, okay? We need that in all, whether it's a global thing and or in our own personal lives. We need that balance, okay? Between dark, light, masculine, and feminine. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that? Okay? Yin, yang. That's the only way we're going to have heaven on earth, how we're going to balance things out where everybody, you know, gets a shot at, you know, living a good life. And maybe we won't see it in this generation, but we're starting, okay? Maybe our children or our children's children will see it finally, or theirs. Take it as it applies, okay? Because who knows how long things are going to take to change the status quo. I don't know, okay? But I do have a message from the Most High. From the divine, from God himself, where he said that there's many lies. We've been lied to for a very long time. And the truth is coming out when he deems it's time. It's not yet time because people are clinging to these lies still and yet again. And it would be very upsetting and, I don't know, it might cause a lot of problems. Okay, but the truth will be known. Okay, how much they've lied to us throughout the years, how much they've destroyed families, lineages, taking your destinies and what was rightfully yours and your families and your ancestors. It's all going to change now. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what that's going to look like, but just know he's on it. The divine is on it. I do have, oh, thank you, Spirit. Like, why do you keep talking? And we gave you a message. Okay, so the message for today is karmics, ego, and hubris. The karmics that you're dealing with and their ego and their hubris is a glimpse, just a small glimpse of how big the old Stinky's egotistical and hubris is, okay? His ego and his hubris. I mean, it's insurmountable, okay? These karmics these days, you know, even the worst of the worst is nothing compared to old Stinky. So he's the leader in hubris and entitlement, wanting glory, credit, and worship out of jealousy and envy. You know, he doesn't deserve it, right? He obviously pales in comparison to God, the one who made him and everything else. But yet he thinks in for a penny, in for a pound. I've gone this far, might as well go, keep going. So, and still yet again, Father says, get your own dirt. So that's the message for old Stanky out there and his minions. You can't win. You won't win. We all know that, right? I don't get these karmics. I don't get these evil people who keep going. I guess they think I'm in for a penny. Might as well keep going. I know how it's going to work out, but, you know, might as well go out with a big bang. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, Spirit Guides, Guardian. You know I don't use the signs of genders, and it's a timeless read. Thanks for being here, by the way. I love you guys. Let's see what Spirit has, shall we? Sorry about the long intro, but we'll see what we have for today. Love. Lead with love. 10. Destiny and fate. That is all our destinies and fates, by the way. Unconditional love of ourselves, of others. Because if you don't love yourself unconditionally, you cannot recognize true love. You cannot give it to others. You can't receive it. Our Father loves us. Okay? On a small, a personal scale, somebody loves you maybe. They're finding, they love you. They have a lot of affection for you. 10, it could be in the reverse where they're trying to prevent you from finding love or loving yourself. Also, 1, they could have been doing love spells on you, or there's conscious awareness that somebody's in love with you, or you are coming from a loving space. Take it as it applies. Wanting to take action, maybe. They're focused on you and only you. It reminds me of my favorite poem by E.E. Cummings, right? I carry your heart in my heart. It's beautiful. It's the overarching energy. Love will save the day. It's the greatest force ever. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Wow, we have obedience. Wow. Be obedient to God, right? For he loves us and he means us well. He wants to see all of us win. 48 is 12. This looks like justice to me, right? Somebody that loves you, or maybe they're finally figuring out they love you, are going to bring you justice, I think. Or the divine's bringing us all justice. Take it as it applies, okay? We've been waiting, struggling. The powers that ought not be didn't want to let go, or on a personal setting, you can go both ways or in between, okay? Somebody didn't want to let go of you. Maybe they tried to sacrifice you, or the powers that ought not be got there by sacrificing innocence, if you know what I'm saying. You made a lot of sacrifices for people, maybe out of love, labor of love. And it is no more. There's going to be a reckoning. There is a balancing. Not to hurt people, because God doesn't want to hurt us. He wants to correct us, right? But the universe and or God, however, whatever you want to call him, source, the most high, the divine, is balancing things out in your world. Or this could be in a court of law, dealing with institution. They're balancing things out for you. Or you're balancing your heart, okay? Maybe in the past, you mistook love for lust and or attachment, codependency. And that's because you don't love yourself enough, right? I'm not putting you down. I was there too. When you love yourself enough, you are allowed to be on your own, okay? Don't mistake everybody's, I need to be in a relationship, jump from one to the next just because you don't want to be alone. But you're okay. You'll be okay on your own. You learn to love yourself. You know what I mean? You get to know yourself. And you bring back balance to your world. So confidence. Somebody loves your confidence here. 42 is the 6. It's the lovers. You could be coming into a higher level soulmate connection. Okay? Maybe somebody got you in a third-party situation and they want to reconcile that. Or it's a contract, whether it's in the ethers or 3D. You used your higher wisdom and made the right choices. Could be in the reverse. Parting ways, false contract, right? It's a karmic. Only meant for a short time, not a long time. Meant to teach us lessons, and it's a parting of ways. But for our bad choices, we do have to reap the consequences, right? You can't make a horse drink. You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. Maybe somebody was confident that they can land you or something like that. Good or bad. I don't know if this person's good or bad yet. Okay? Not saying that, we all have good and bad in us, dark and light. Let's see where this goes. Love, 10. Destiny and fate. Change. Maybe your true love, okay, doesn't look like the past loves you had. Maybe you had a misconception of what type of person you were attracted to. You know what I mean? Maybe you were always attracted to the bad girls or the bad boys. And you're going, why would I do that to myself? We all know how that's going to work out. You know what I mean? Karmic. And, doing drugs, alcohol, street cred, in gangs, whatnot. It's not the way to be. Somebody that exploits other people. There's a distance between you. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So this could be somebody you haven't even met yet, okay? It could be a past life soulmate. Or it could be a twin or kingdom spouse, whatever you want to call it. Somebody's really, Yeah, sexuality. Someone's still figuring themselves out. This might be a same-sex situation. Doesn't have to be, okay? You got to let go. Make room for the new beginning, beginning on its way to you now. Maybe somebody was poly. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying you can't find true love that way. Maybe somebody was just jumping from one person to the next. Again, you won't find true love that way. So you got to let go. It doesn't work because there is someone else. Or in the past, you let them go because there was somebody in the picture. Someone's in the middle. Someone's trying to sabotage this. Whether it's another love, or it can't be a love, but you know what I'm saying. Somebody they were sleeping with, or a friend, or somebody that got in the way. It could be drugs, alcohol, it could be a work. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So caution. Somebody's working real hard here. Commitment. Things are getting serious. They'll be back. They want to be serious with you now. Expect to hear from them soon. I can hear yes. Okay? Fuck no. Hell no. If it's an ex. And I don't blame you. But some people do want their exes back. Some people maybe their partner didn't sleep around, but a third party. Could be a mother-in-law, father-in-law, could be anybody. Got in the way because they were jealous. Or like I said, there was an addiction or it was work. They had to move away. We don't know the stories. Everybody's story is different. So maybe they do want them back. Take it as applies, okay? Let's not shit all over it, please, okay? So we have love, 10, distance, obedience, 48, and sexuality. Oh, we got 2 here. Somebody's got bad health, 31. Could be an emperor. That's a 4 here. You took back your power. There's a lot of distance. Somebody's maybe in bad health right now. You were in bad health. Great fortune coming in, 26. Maybe they were with you for what they can glom off you. You know what I mean? They go where the best bets are. How much can I get? Yeah, they want a gift. Maybe you have a spiritual gift. Or they're coming in with a gift, a main male. Somebody main male wanted to give them money, gifts. Maybe they're in a same sex or bi relationship. I don't know. And they're with this person for money or gifts, what they can get out of it. But somebody they're not going to anchor there, okay? This is distant horizons. They can't park there. Somebody's moving on, okay? Ain't gonna be, or maybe the person that's gifting them all this stuff has figured it out. Like, listen, they're just using me. Fuck this shit, I'm out. You know what I mean? Which is understandable. Or maybe this was you in the past. Somebody could have left you. It doesn't have to be sexuality. Okay. This is another take on this. You could be the son or daughter of someone that didn't understand gay, lesbian, bi, trans. You know what I mean? They're the old school, you know? They looked down on it. I don't know. Believed in, being a virgin when you get married. I don't know. I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying. And maybe you're their son or daughter, and, well, you have different things, thinking on that. You wanted to live your life, and maybe they cut you out of the will. Maybe they, you had to leave the home, leave the family, because you didn't obey. Okay? Could be a heavy-handed parent. You know what I'm saying? But now I think they're coming around. They could be sick right now, ill, and rethinking their thinking. Maybe they're on their way out, and maybe, they're going to leave you something for what, There's a lot of distance between you. So they still love you. They're realizing now. Maybe they're realizing, thank God, they're realizing now they still love you. So see how she's writing something down, this nurse? He's probably saying, listen, it doesn't have to be a nurse. It could be a lawyer. Okay? But they're saying, where'd the other card go? There we go. I want to leave a letter to my son or daughter. It could be anybody. Okay? Grandson, granddaughter. Let them know I still love them and I'm leaving them something, okay? Because there's a lot of distance. It could be physical, emotional, and or both. I want to cry. Somebody's regretting, okay? Now, it could be love. Yeah. Negotiation. In the past, this came out upside down. In the past, they didn't want to negotiate with you. It was their way or the highway. Okay? Do you know how many people's families have fallen apart because of this? It's bigotry, yeah, but they didn't see it that way. They were raised in that era. Okay? It's our job now to help open eyes and help them understand. If they don't understand, in anything in life, if you don't understand it, you sometimes fear it. You think it's wrong. I mean, I was just, last month I saw that Elvis movie, and you know how he was moving on stage? They thought it was sexual. They thought, oh no, they were going to arrest him. And today, look what they're doing. They're naked, twerking on stage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just... Somebody was angry here. False pressure. So they could have pressured you. I don't know. They were selfish. Worry. Maybe they said, you know, you're selfish because you make them worry about your life choices, about a marriage. They wanted you married. They wanted you to have kids. Someone was toxic and karmic. Evidence and proof. Somebody had a mild illness. Maybe they found out. Maybe you got an STD somewhere. Or maybe, I don't know. Take it as well. There's a nickname involved. Somebody's in poor health for sure. Okay? Somebody baited another. Something to do with time. Like I said, it was the way it was back in those days. It was that time, right? We're too intelligent now to ever go back there again. So somebody traveled. You maybe had to travel, get away, or you have an obsession with travel. Maybe they called you a hood rat or for the streets because of what you like to do and what your preference is for your passions. They were trying to control you and have power over you. Maybe something to do with a vehicle. Maybe they gave you a car and they took it away. I don't know. There was a cover-up. I could also look at that as they wanted you to have a beard, or you had to have a beard. If you don't know what that saying is, look it up. It's to cover up the fact that somebody is not hetero, right? So you have a false relationship with somebody, whether they know or not. I don't know. Hopefully they do, and they go along with it, because that person also gets hurt. So maybe that was a problem as well, hurting people, right? That truly loved you, wanted a relationship with you, but you weren't feeling that you weren't there, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't you. You weren't being authentic and true to yourself and others. And I'm not shitting on you. Like I said, I think it was something to do with the times, right? Because my father was a bigot, okay? He didn't go for any of this shit. He was a bigot. He didn't, yeah, that's the way he was raised, right? But in my era, things started changing. Improving, acceptance, you know what I mean? Now, no more thinking like that, you know what I mean? Be who you're meant to be. Love who you're meant to love. And I don't mean jumping from bed to bed and hurting hearts, okay? I believe in monogamy. I really do. For the polys out there, that's between you and your partners, okay? As long as it's consenting, you don't hurt anybody, you don't spread diseases. But I don't know. I have a strong, strange feeling that at the end of the day, when everything's said and done, there is some jealousy and envy. Now, it could be, it just flashed in my head, you know, Sister Wives, that show. I don't watch it, but I see clips of it on Facebook, and it's hilarious. Not because they're, you know, a lot of people got injured here. But, you know, in the beginning, they made it look like it was a wonderful thing. Him and 4 wives, blah, 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 all these kids. And yet, you look underneath the surface now, so many years later, it was all bullshit. There was jealousy. There was anger. You know what I mean? It wasn't all loving and, you know... I'm not putting down any kind of religion, okay? I know it's a religious thing as well. I'm just saying, though, okay? Hearts get broken. What's the message here, please? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the white light. What would you like me to tell the collective here about this reading? So somebody was really adamant, no negotiation, you do it my way or the highway, or you're out of the will. Out of the family. That's what I'm picking up. Out of the family. Can't make it up. Maybe you're the black sheep. You're always the scapegoat of the family. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody's counting money, maybe looking back at the past. Could be this person. going, damn, I missed them. They underestimated you. Maybe you made a great life for yourself. And they're going, shit. You know, I always thought that, you know, they're happy. Maybe you are in a monogamous relationship with a partner. And they're looking how happy you are. I mean, look at how many same-sex relationships there are today, and they have families, and they're happy, and they're doing well in life. Yeah, there was a lot of fighting. They're thinking back at the past, all that fighting. And you stood up for your rights. You stood up for your love. You stood up for a lot of people coming at you. Maybe in the past, friends too, in school, whatever, they came at you. I remember, yeah. 7-7 of this rings a bell. Some truths are coming out, okay? Somebody wants to talk to you, maybe somebody far away. Like I said. They cut you out, maybe. Family, friends, group, wills, truth and clarity right now. They want to speak to you. All aces in the upright are gifts from the divine, okay? So if you're a son or daughter, somebody took the crown back, you know what I mean? You're not going to represent my family. But, you know, the sharp words were spoken. But this is a new age, right? This is a new beginning. It's a breakthrough. It's beautiful. You stuck to your guns. They didn't want to negotiate in the past. Now they're regretting it, I find. Yeah, they left you out in the cold. Out of lack and loss. Maybe you had to struggle to get where you are today. I mean, a lot of us do. Unfortunately, the ones closest to us, they sometimes don't understand us. They don't want to. They don't want to upset the apple cart, right? Oh, we've been doing it this way for so long. Yeah, just shut your mouth and toe the line, right? Yeah, this is a father. There's love here. Stoic. There's a lot of love here, but inside you can see the water churning. There is love. They feel very deeply. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They couldn't speak their truth, maybe, or felt they couldn't. Again, it's the age. It's the era they were raised in. If it's a man, back then in those days, they felt vulnerable if they were open. You know what I mean? They had to be strong and manly. They had to purport themselves. Or this could be you. Okay? Yeah. This is fate and destiny here. There's a change. Wow. Divine timing. Maybe you made it on your own, right? Somebody wants you to come back. That's what it is. This is destiny and fate. Something was meant for you. Maybe you were meant, I hate to say this, you were meant to go through this, struggle through this, come out the other side brilliantly on top, to change people's views, to change their perceptions, just to tell people to mind your own fucking business. You know what I mean? Love who you want to love. Be happy. So somebody wants to come back, or they want you to come back. Maybe you thought you're never going to go back. You found your worth and your value, or they're seeing your worth and value right now. Okay? Wheel of Fortune in the upright. 7 of Cups in reverse. Now, yeah, you put up some fierce boundaries here. There's a lot of emotional wounding, and you healed. There's illumination here. There was a lot of pain. It's a lot of wounding. It's 9 out of 10 wands. You put up a wall, or they put up a wall. Very protective here, okay? Truth and clarity, you're happy. You're happy. You might have children right now. They want to heal with you, I think. They're at a distance. Maybe they're planning to come to see you, or they've asked you to come and see them. You could be at a distance here. You're moving forward. Yeah, somebody's on their way out, okay? They're very, very sick, okay? This person has changed. Definitely changed, okay? You're getting some information that somebody's sick, okay? They want to see you. Maybe you're going through a lot of emotional turmoil right now. Well, what if I get more of the same? What if they have... I think they've changed, okay? You haven't spoken to them in a long time, okay? It's bad news. It is. And a lot of us have been there where we stop talking to our parent or parents or family members because there's a difference there, right? And then when something bad happens, some of them don't come back, you know? Some of them do. And you think, wow, we wasted all this time over silliness. Death in the upright. Why is this like this? Bad news. I can't make this up. Somebody's ill. Okay. It's justice for some reason. Karma, maybe. Maybe because of all this strife and stuff, there was some sort of addictions, or this is a parent or you, take it as it applies, or this family member, or whoever this is. If this is love, you know, you thought, I'll never talk to this person again. We'll never reconcile. This person's never going to stop drinking or doing drugs, whatever they're doing. No peace, harmony, or contentment. Okay. So I think somebody wants peace. Okay. They want to leave peacefully. They want, yeah, somebody's going to take some action here. Yeah. It's a harsh and painful end, okay? There were a lot of words or thoughts in somebody's mind, okay? They're thinking about all of this. They're praying. Maybe you healed from all of these knives in your back, right? Parted ways, lack of trust here in the past. Somebody had a very sharp tongue. They hurt you. Maybe it's a whole family. Maybe it's just throughout school, your family, your friends didn't understand, okay? There's a lot of words going through your head that keeps hurting you over and over, and it's time to let it go and heal from it. Maybe you went through some therapy, counseling, intrusive thoughts. Let it go. It's the past, okay? There's no harm. There's no point in replaying it in your mind and hurting yourself over and over again. You know it hurts you, right? It's time to heal from these hurts. If you don't, then they're just having more power over you every day of your life when you rethink these thoughts. You're angry inside. Let it go. You're not able to move forward in life, right, in a happy manner because you're being held back by the past and what the words they spoke to you. And when you look at it in a different level where they were ignorant, they didn't know any better, they were afraid, they didn't understand, they were projecting onto you, had nothing to do with you, it's easier to let go and heal those wounds, okay? So you're going back armored up. Yeah, they're going to give you a gift here, okay? It's a gift of illumination. You're going to be able to let go of all this animosity here or something like that, okay? It's going to release a lot of problems. Maybe it's a big gift, okay? It's something valuable and tangible. This person finally woke up, okay? It's illumination. They were very disrespectful. They're realizing it. Bad father. I'm saying it father, but they were very controlling, domineering. What would the neighbors say? Maybe they kicked you out of the home. And same with the mom. I can't make this up. So this could be a mother too. Didn't give you a lot of nurturing, a lot, you know. Could be you. You could be male or female. Doesn't matter. Okay. Very emotionally unstable at that time. Yeah. An unstable home. Putting on appearances it was a happy home, but it wasn't. Okay. They left you out to your own devices, having to deal with whatever you were dealing with when you were younger, you know, your sexuality and stuff, and you didn't want to deal with it anymore. You put it down. So this is putting down your worries, all these burdens. You're not carrying these burdens anymore now that you realize it's their projections. It's their, I hate to say it, ignorance. Why would you carry all that pain around? You're not. So this could be a reconciliation of sorts, you know, like it's a milestone. It's not a happy moment, but the family will be back together maybe. Making amends. Yeah. It's unfinished business. It's coming back around again. They want to see you to heal things with you, okay? They want to heal your heart. They want forgiveness. They want to heal you. Okay, this is a wish fulfillment. You probably thought, never, ever in my whole life would I have guessed this would happen. They want to pour the healing waters. They want to heal. Okay, you could be somebody out in the public eye too. I don't know. But this is wish fulfillment. This is healing, bringing back balance. It's beautiful. It is a blessing in disguise. Might hurt still because you guys lost so much time, and now they're going. They're only going home. They're not. It's not permanent. You'll see them again. Okay, just know that we do not end. Just the vessel ends, but not our spirit and souls, right? Yeah, this is wish fulfillment. Maybe you've never spoken how much they hurt your heart. You sat on it for a while, and you're gonna have the time to speak your truth. Okay. It is kind of bittersweet. Yeah, you're standing up in your power, male or female. You're very confident now. Okay. You're a leader. Yeah, somebody's speaking the truth. You're going to be taking some sort of action here. Maybe you're the oldest in the family. Speaking some truth, this is a doctor and or therapist and or could be anybody. Could be you speaking some truths. This could be siblings. Could be anybody. This could be your father. He's going to be speaking the truth to you. Very articulate and wise. They thought about this. You know what I mean? They weren't happy. They didn't, yeah. They weren't happy. Now they want to make it right with you, okay? They were going through a dark night of the soul. They want to put the past hurts behind, right? Because they missed you. They really did miss you. You know, they were worried about what the other people would say, the neighbors, whatnot. You were left out in the cold. You know, you went through a dark night of the soul for sure. And they're going to apologize to you. Maybe you were very, very young at the time too. And they're thinking, oh my God, yeah, they love you. This is unconditional love. This is judgment, okay? They're aware. They're going to make you aware. They want a second chance, okay? It's beautiful to speak their truth. They're going to give you a chance to speak your truth. It's beautiful. You're going to be, oh, they're going to tell you. They're very emotional. It's going to be an emotional moment. They're going to tell you they judged you wrong, and they're letting go of all these preconceived notions and judgments. They let it go. And so, therefore, you can let it go, okay? You could be an empress, you could be a male or female, it doesn't matter. You're very creative, you're very loving, could be a mother too. This is coming into Ten of Pentacles, this mother or a family. You're going to be around the family. You're going to be able to, I think they're very happy. They see that you've created creation, male or female, okay? A new family here, and you're doing very well in your life. This is ancestors bringing you together. Maybe it's a passed on loved one, or the mother's bringing this together. Take it as applies, or you could be this female or male. This is unconditional love for family. They're realizing that they caused you some pain, a lot of trauma in the past, maybe inner childhood wounding, or they're realizing they reacted with, this could be a mother or father, they reacted in the way they did to you because of their inner childhood wounding and conditioning. Maybe you thought you'd never be able to reconcile with these people or siblings or whatnot. They were blocking your happiness, that's for sure. Putting on an act. They were mad, right? What's the neighbors going to say? Maybe there was a bit of aggression here, okay? They want a new beginning with you. This could be other family members, I don't know. They acted the fool. They want forgiveness. It's a tower moment. It's going to floor you. This is conscious awareness. As above, so below. You're creating a new world, a new life for yourself. You have everything you need for success. Maybe they're blown away that you've made it in this world. You could have, yeah, they tried to stop you or something. Out of control. You're stable and secure. I don't know. We'll take it at, this might not even be part of it, but I'm definitely picking up that that's something that, it doesn't have to be sexuality. Well, it says sexuality here. It could be anything though, okay? This is unconditional love. Learn to love yourself. That way you can recognize it. They didn't. I mean, they obviously loved you, but there were a lot of conditioning. There was a lot of, what's people going to say, blah, 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 but you're coming back to love. You've always been in their heart. Or they've always been in yours, or they always will be, okay? You've manifested this. This is, at the time, was pay attention to me, you better obey me, blah, blah, blah. You sacrificed a lot, maybe trying to be somebody you weren't, okay? And you said, screw this, okay? You let go, you surrendered it. And now you're getting your justice here, okay? And I don't mean like they were bad people, blah, blah, blah. They were just, like I said, uninformed, stuck in the old ways, okay? Because, yeah, sexuality, someone's still figuring themselves out. There's a lot of distance here. You could be at a distance and or emotional, okay? You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distanced. It could be a partner as well. I don't know. But I'm picking up family for sure, okay? They didn't want to negotiate with you. That came up in the reverse. Now they want to negotiate. Now they want to talk. Maybe they were angry. They made you angry, okay? Or they were an angry kind of person back in the day, you know? Maybe you were angry because you were living a false life in a false marriage. Oh, boy. So, anyways, a great fortune is coming towards you. They're very ill right now. They want to see you again. They're going to leave you something beautiful. Now, it doesn't have to be same-sex or bi or trans. It could also be that maybe you were experiencing or experimenting, okay? Maybe you had a few partners and they didn't like that. How dare you? You know what I mean? Take it as it applies. Everybody's story is a bit different, okay? You sowed your wild oats, let's say. Spirit guides, guardian angels. How are we ending the read, please? What is the final outcome here, please? Why? 31 for Father. This is the Emperor asking why. Or maybe you. Why? Why? Bottom of the deck, to the sea, in reverse 7. Why didn't they take accountability? Why didn't they, why weren't we able to overcome things in the past? Something stopped, it wasn't going anywhere. They could have taken your car away. You had a big fight because they didn't like the way you were living your life. Why did we ever end this relationship? Could be all kinds of things. Out of control, no structure, discipline, or direction. Maybe you were rudderless, or maybe they thought you were. I don't know. Maybe you thought you'd never go back. Take it as it applies. Orphaned in reverse. You felt like an orphan. 5 in reverse. Because somebody was very traditional. You weren't. Okay? You didn't go with tradition. You might have felt orphaned because the family turned their backs on you, or you turned your back on your family, or both. Now that's changing. Okay? It's going round and round no more. Okay? 25, it's stopped here. Congratulations, okay? I think the Chariot in reverse means lack of awareness. Lack of accountability. Radical acceptance. They couldn't accept you for who you were. And it could be any way, okay? It could be same-sex, or like I said, you dated a lot, whatever. And they judged you. Whatever it is, okay? Or this could be a relationship, but I'm picking up family, okay? They didn't want to accept you for who you were. They didn't want to accept you. They painted you in a certain way, thought you were horrible, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And you guys wasted a lot of time. Not you guys, but you know what I mean. Maybe you spoke to them till you were blue in the face, and you had to just say no more. Okay? Take from this what you will. So, why? Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. The Oracle's message, there's great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. You both needed to grow, or your whole family needed to grow. Everybody's why, and the answer to that will be different. So, okay? You and you alone know the why. And maybe you'll ask each other, why, and they'll tell you, okay? Or maybe you'll speak your why. So to the sea in reverse, it's a protection message. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there's no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You're in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There's no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. I'm telling you, they're leaving you something. Maybe you thought you'd never see it that day. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair the nets. They want you to go back home so they can repair this net. Okay? Orphaned in reverse, the protection message. I got chills. For whoever is out there that's going through that or has gone through that, congratulations. Okay? The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. Sorry, maybe that's what you did a long time ago, or I don't know. Take it as it applies. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you, so let it. Your family wants to love you, so let them. Or vice versa. Okay. Let's end with the fairies. Let's see what they had to say. Either the fairies or this oracle deck. Which one would you... we'll do the fairies. Okay. What's the final message? That came up quick. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Wow. Maybe it's a self-help book. Maybe it could be a photo album. Something that was, I don't know. Maybe your parent or your family had looked at, actually did the work. They went and looked. Maybe you wrote a book. Maybe you're a writer, or maybe they are. Take it as it applies. Wish wisely. Bottom of the deck. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So maybe you are a writer, or they are, and they're like really impressed with how your life turned out, or vice versa. So take it as advice, okay? You made a wish, it's coming true. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life, like this card said. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So yeah, you're going to be burying the hatchet, I feel and find. Emotions, maybe you're afraid to go. Maybe they're afraid that it's going to turn out nasty. You know what I mean? Another fight, but please think positively. I think these people really, really, really want to see you or you them. They want to bury the hatchet. They want to make peace before they leave the world. That's what I'm making. They know the errors of their way, whether they speak it to you or it's just felt, implied, or felt between the two of you. They certainly love you, okay? I got chills. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fair of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So seeing the magic that you are able to, that you could be an alchemist. You manifested this. You manifested a beautiful life, and they're seeing how well you've done in life. Yeah, abundance is coming towards you. I can't make this up. Either they're going to leave you this abundance, and or you've created this beautiful magical life. You are abundant, and they probably, years ago when you left and they were projecting onto you and judging you, oh, they'll never amount to nothing. They'll be, like for the streets, blah, 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 and look at you. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it applies, okay? I know this is not going to, maybe it will. Maybe it will resonate with a lot of people. Like I said, it doesn't have to be same-sex. It could be anything. It could be, it doesn't have to be a family. It could be a relationship, friend, sibling, you know what I'm saying. But I'm definitely picking up the family that you better obey me. Or maybe it's, oh, you better obey the tenets of some sort of religious organization you're part of, and because of your lifestyle, you didn't believe in it, or you believed in something else. Take it as applies, okay? Let people believe what they want to believe. They find out their own way. The different religions out there, it doesn't matter what you call God or the source, the Most High, as long as you call on to Him. He'll answer by any name as long as you call him. As long as you have faith in him, know that he's there, that he provides, and he wants the best for you. This might have to be, this might be the divine. Who knows, right? Maybe you thought, oh, the divine would never love me because of the way what I believe in and how I live my life and what I've done in my world. Oh, I can relate to that. I did something that I wasn't very, very proud of years ago. And I thought the divine, I've lost him. You know what I mean? Like, I did something that was not, you know what I mean? I've lost him. And I was lost for many, many years, heartbroken, until he reached out through the angels and brought me back home. Okay? So this is a homecoming for somebody in whatever way this is. I'm so very happy for you. Happy New Year's. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.